What's me? Fuck you, bitches. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nchimunya Monga. If you didn't know that already, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new, please join the family by subscribing and turning on the notification bell right next to the subscribe option so that you don't miss a video whenever I post. Today's video is a Q&A, questions and answers. There's Pinterest questions, there's a poll I put up on my Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, so I'll be answering questions. I wrote them down because I use my phone to film, so I wrote down the questions and I have about 15 questions. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the 15 questions that I'm answering are not necessarily the only questions I received. It's just that they're the ones that I feel comfortable to answer right now. So don't feel bad if I don't answer your questions. I might as well just film a part 2 Q&A sometime. So I won't be answering the questions in any particular order, and some answers I will explain, some I won't. So the first one, are you currently happy? Yes, I am currently happy. I'm very happy. I'm in a happy place right now. Thank you so much for the concern. It means so much for somebody to go as far as wanting to know if I'm happy. That doesn't really happen, and I really appreciate. The second one, longest relationship. 3 years. 3 years ended last year. I think in the first quarter of last year. What's one of your secrets? Girl. Oh boy, would it be a secret if I told you what it is? No, I don't think so. So yeah, ever cheated? Explain. No, I don't think I've ever cheated on my boyfriend. No. No, I've never cheated on. Who has been the biggest influence in your life? That's a big question. I never saw this coming. I've had many influences in my life, but one that I would pinpoint is my older sister, Namonga. Yes, my older sister has been one of the biggest influences in my life till this day. Like, I look up to her so much. So yeah, I love you, sis. I love you. It is what it is. What kind of things make you laugh? Funny things make me laugh. Like, dumb things make me laugh. Funny things make me laugh. I think I can't really explain, but pretty much anything that I find funny or crazy, or yeah. Favorite movie of all time? Why so? I'll have to go with War Room. First of all, I am not a movie person, so it's not so many movies I've seen. But from the few that I've watched, I'll have to go with War Room. I love War Room because it always uplifts my faith whenever I watch it. I don't know how many times I've watched that movie, but boy, I never get tired. So I'll have to go with War Room because it always uplifts my faith, and it shows how much power there is in prayer. Like, guys, what's your biggest goal in life? The ultimate goal is to be happy and to be fulfilled. Yes, I have other goals I want to achieve, like career-wise, relationship-wise, yeah, but just be happy. I just want to be happy right now, and I just want to be fulfilled. Fulfillment comes in various ways, and under fulfillment is where career goals come in, relationship goals come in, personal goals come in under fulfillment. So yeah, pretty much that's a story on its own. Let's see. What do you hate most about the dating process? Tell me so I can avoid it. Well, I don't think what I hate can be avoided. I hate the part where you have to adjust, because there are times when your partner believes in certain things and you don't, you believe in certain things and he doesn't, so now you have to adjust in order for you guys to coexist. It's hard because most of the time that's where conflict comes in, because some people don't actually fully understand each other, and it breeds more problems in the relationship, like moving forward. So I think that's the part I hate, because there's so much misunderstanding at that point, and if you're not thick-skinned, that's where you give up on the relationship. You decide it's not working out because of failure of coexisting or failure of understanding. Am I even making sense? But yeah, that's pretty much the part I hate about dating. Fights, I love fights. So if you could spend one day in someone's shoes, who would it be and why? I'd love to spend a day in my mother's shoes. Like, yo, that woman has been through so much, and I'd love to know how she goes about her day, knowing the kind of stuff that she has to deal with, the kind of stuff that she's been through. Like, how do you survive, woman? So yeah, I love to be in her shoes, because my mom is the strongest woman I know. So yeah, I'd love to be in her shoes for a whole day and know how it feels like to be in her shoes or to be her. Is that the same thing? But yeah, I'd love to be in my mom's shoes either way. If you could relive one day of your life, what day would it be and why? It would have to be the last weekend I spent with my dad, because 5 days later I lost him. So I would love to relive that day so I could just tell him I love him and just hug him and kiss him. Like, yeah, so that's the day I would really love to relive, is the last weekend I spent with my dad, because rest in peace, Master G, I love you so much. Do you think crying is a form of strength or weakness? This is a good question, because I had to cut the video because I was getting emotional. I think crying is a form of strength, because I say it's a form of strength because you've got all these emotions, and the only way you have to express your emotions sometimes is by crying, or the only way to express how you feel sometimes is by crying. So just cry and let it out, scream if you have to. So it's a form of strength. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay? What has life taught you recently? Oh God, guys, really? Life has recently taught me that you will not always have what you want to have forever. I say this because no one ever wants to lose a parent. No one ever wants to lose a loved one. But it's life. It happens. So life has taught me to live without my dad. Period. Poop. Anyway. Is it more important to love or to be loved? I really need help on that, sis. It's, according to me, I think it's more important to love than it is to be loved, because love is never love until you give it away. So just give it away, sis. If it's your crush, shoot your shot. Although I don't think I can do that because a girl got pride. But regardless of it being your crush, a relationship, or whatever, I think it's more important to love than to be loved, because love is never love until you give it away. Do you drink? Mbone kashani. Mbone kashan? Pati ndano na ngonshinwa. Yes, I do drink water. Yeah, I drink. I do take alcoholic beverages. I do. That brings us the end to this Q&A. Thank you so much for watching, and if you stayed to the end of this video, that means you like what you see. So share, tell a friend about us. Let's grow the family. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss a video anytime I post. Enjoy where you are on the way to where you're going. It's always fun to enjoy the ride.